Now time to work out what's going to happen on the men's side with semi-final number 1 hitting the lineup. Filipe Toledo making his return to the main stage. And he'll be taking on a countryman in Alejo Muniz. Should be a fantastic clash. Alejo actually with a better head-to-head record.
And now we're getting a look here at Filipe Toledo opening his account. Connects with that first section. Little blowtail. Comes around this little pockety nugget. Tucks up. Gets some travel time. Does he find the doggy door? Starting to flowing. He has been putting down some of the biggest numbers. But he's going to have to get through this man here. Alejo Muniz just pounds that first section. Pulls up into the tube. And Alejo Muniz up on his second ride. Fade. Finds the tube. Tucks in. Finds his way out. Keeps all this momentum down the line and tags that final closeout section.
Yeah, so a quick start to semi-final number 1 here. Toledo up again too. He's going to duck under this one. You look at the numbers on these surfers as they powered through the rounds. Filipe, he's the highest scoring surfer on average left in the mix.
He's going to paddle into this one.
He's going to have to lift the level again. I mean, he kind of stumbled through some of his earlier round heats, really close ones, tricky conditions. You have to recognise that. Set waves approaching, and on the outside, Toledo ducks in, and he's going to find his way through this one, loading up for a big oop, sticks it on the roof, somehow brings it down, stays in control. Unbelievable. Just maintained his position so deep on the point here at Burleigh.
He had to stroke into it, tuck straight in, backdoors this section, travel time. And then this wave just funnels down the line and Toledo just does the hugest alley-oop. And that was one of the most difficult landings I've seen from an alley-oop in a long time. Check the drone vision here. Look at him just drop down into the trough somehow.
Lining up another one here. He looks to back it up quickly. Tucks into the barrel once again. This one's going to get away from him. 22.5 minutes to go. We've had some banter in some of Filipe's heats throughout the contest.
Milked it for everything it was worth. He's on again.
Well, like you said, the 5's not going to last long. 20 minutes. He's got so much time to improve on this heat score total.
Ronnie, I'll tell you the vibe. I was walking actually through the headland and the crowd went so ballistic when Filipe Toledo went mad on that last one. It looks like he's up and riding again, but smashing this thing on the inside. But, mate, we are up on top of the Burleigh Pavilion.
Alejo's in big trouble here.
Big snap to slide and a vicious hack off the lip, and then a third.
3 other heats before it that were 17 points plus, and a heat in the earlier rounds that was 18 points plus.
Wow, that's just amazing.
So he's next level. 10.5 minutes to go, and Alejo's making his move, identifying this wave as potentially the one that's going to help him break combination. Nice cut down. This section stands up, bit of foam on the face he's got to deal with, but it is a great wave. He's chosen wisely, and he's going to get a clean finish here. Solid surfing. And a pretty good chance that that one is going to help him break the combo. He knows this is going to be a tough one for Alejo to survive, but he can appreciate the effort on this ride. Beautiful start.
Yeah, great carve to start things off. The wave gets a little untidy here, and then he finds that open face again. A vertical hit, and then a big closeout re-entry. Love that hack there. So much power. This is what this guy does. He's got this wider stance, and it really allows him to dig in and stay super low to the board. See there, just a little weightless airdrop.
Training too has revolved around injury prevention, strengthening those knees. He's had surgery on both knees. That's what kind of pushed him off the tour. And he's taken one here on the inside. Alejo draws off the bottom, throws an air reverse of his own. Fight fire with fire. And comes through to the inside, bashes the end section. He's fighting with everything he's got at the moment.
I love it. I love it. So let's have a look at what Alejo did down the line. Ton of speed. Hits that section, gets the rail grab, air reverse, clean as. And the wave just lets him down a bit here, but he does some good work to finish off. A little blast off that closeout section.
We've seen it a lot in the last 2 events, haven't we? desperate campaigns from surfers down the back end of the ratings. But Toledo, he's going to look to really drop a big score and put it out of reach for his Brazilian mate. That's not the wave that's going to do it, though.
Still looking for that 9.68.
Well, it looks like Toledo is up now, loading up. Swift transition float to get down the line here. He's going to kick out of this one. Kaipo, what a heat, what a performance from Toledo. Is exactly what he needed. The conditions suit him beautifully. As we see Alejo taken to the sky. Double grab from him to find the open face once again. Just such an effective manoeuvre there to get back out in front of this. This guy is giving it such a good nudge. He pumps his fist, but he's after a monster score, 9.68. I think really what he's doing is celebrating a really solid fight back.
Yeah, this is a huge jump up the ratings for Alejo Muniz. I think the fist pump was also because he was stoked with the performance throughout the entire event. He's put really good heats together. He's taken down some big names. Unfortunately, he's going to be out of the event, but a third. He seemed on top of the world. You know, I think it was his son's birthday today, maybe, today or yesterday, so he was feeling the energy from that and just was generally stoked and happy. He's been working on the equipment.